Hello and welcome to this edition of Startup Central. I'm Nayantara. This is the only show of its kind, well, as the name suggests, which is about startups. We also talk about entrepreneurship, disruption, tech, basically anything to do with the new economy. It'll be here on ET Now every weekday at sharp 6 p.m. Today I'm not coming to you from our studios, but instead I've come to the office of Healthkart, and I'm going to be in conversation with the founder, CEO, Sameer. Why am I talking to Sameer today? Well, Sameer, take it away. We keep hearing about a funding winter, but you've got a big fat check from marquee investors.
Thank you, Nayantara. Yeah, we are very excited to announce that we have raised $135 million from Temasek and A19 Partners.
$135 million, and we're told there's a funding winter.
Well, funding winter comes and goes, but we are building a very sound, solid foundation for the business. We have hit an exciting scale of 1,000-odd crores at Healthkart. And I think this funds will allow us to further expand the platform to international markets and also to look for strategic opportunities in nutrition.
How healthy is Healthkart?
Healthkart is very, very healthy. So our mission is to build the best-in-class nutrition products for everyone. And we have three pillars for that. We have a house of brands which cater to different use cases for nutrition. We have extensive distribution, including our own captive stores. And then finally, we have a lot of investment in R&D, which allows us to quickly develop these products and bring the best to the market. So over the last 10 odd years, we have built this platform where we have continuously invested in all these three pillars. And today we have gotten to a scale which really allows us to sort of churn these products out quickly and react to the market very, very quickly.
I just want to recap for our viewers. So basically, you started out earlier your journey with Prashant Tandon, who is now, of course, known for 1mg. Then you guys had a demerger, and 1mg has been sold to Tata's, and you stayed on at Healthkart, and you're building a business which is around wellness, nutrition, but no pharmaceuticals.
That's correct. So basically, so me and Prashant started with a vision of building the largest online pharmacy back in 2011. But
way before coronavirus. Way before
we
the government knew was going to allow it also.
Yeah. But in 2015, we saw there were two pressing opportunities at hand. One, obviously, we could scale the online pharmacy business because we had a really wonderful app which was getting viral by itself. And then basically 70% of our business at that point of time was nutrition. So there were people who were looking for wellness nutrition products, and we were known for that category. But because we wanted to do justice to these two independent opportunities, we decided to demerge 1mg as a pharmacy business, and Healthkart chose to focus on nutrition. And within nutrition, our focus became not only selling the products through a marketplace, but to kind of go deeper and building our own consumer brands, which could really allow us the flexibility to bring the best products to the consumer. So that is how basically the whole journey started for, I would say, Healthkart 2.0 since 2015, and we have come a long way. We have built significantly relevant brands. Our muscle-based brand, which we started with, has now 25% market share in sports nutrition today.
And this is what, the muscle building, protein, whey protein?
Absolutely. So you see so many people going to the gym. These people need the fuel to sort of to feed them once they're working out. So muscle-based exactly caters to that audience, which is sports nutrition. And these are proteins, these are supplements like multivitamins, omega, etc., which help people go through their fitness journey. And this is the brand which is called muscle-based, which caters to that.
So can I ask you, how big is Healthkart now? You told me it's healthy. How healthy?
So Healthkart, as I mentioned, we have touched a very significant milestone. So basically, we have crossed 1,000 crores of revenue, annualized revenue run rate in the last quarter. And in terms of growth, we have seen 3x growth since pre-COVID. Because look, finally, this whole fitness, direct-to-consumer, tech, all these things have really shaping up big time post-COVID. And we are very fortunate that we are in the middle of that intersection. So I guess revenue scaling, we have around, I guess, 1.2 million products which get consumed every month of Healthkart branded products, which are consumed by consumers every month. So I think the scale is increasing, and we look forward to continue to scale the company further.
Are your customers in the big cities, small cities? Like, it would be great to get to know this as well, because the challenge now is also to build for Bharat, to build in the smaller towns, to make them also aware and to have attractive price points when there is pressure on the wallet thanks to inflation.
So I think, to be honest, we are fairly well distributed. So I would say 30% of our sales comes from the metro cities. Then the next 30% will come from the next set of, let's say, 20, 30 cities. But then 40% of our sales actually come from the true Bharat overall. So, and clearly what we have seen is, while we have different brands which cater to different consumers, but still I think the real growth is happening on...
if you say 40% of your business is coming from what is called Bharat, and it's a phrase I just don't like to use, we're all in India. But tell me something, which are this, like, how remote? Like, did you ever say that, wow, I didn't know this place, or like, how am I going to get it there?
So look...
Just to get an idea.
So I guess I know, like, every e-commerce company sort of ships to over, like, I would say 500 towns or so. So a lot of times when you look at the data, then only you know there was a town that existed like this. But we track the data at, like, top 6 cities, then next, let's say 25 cities, and then there are sub-cities. So overall our breadth is, like, pretty wide, and then the 40% contribution comes from beyond the
So you're not going to tell me any of the remote places?
I need to go back and check on that.
Fair
I want to avoid that.
Fair point. Now tell me something also. You're going to stay primarily D2C, and you'll do it all through tech, because now what we've also started hearing is that post-COVID, shoppers are back in stores. I understand that people may not go for revenge shopping with vitamins and nutrition products. What's your omni-channel or brick and mortar strategy, if you have one?
So sure. So since 2015, our mission became that we want to build the best brands and best products for consumers, and we wanted to be agnostic whether we sell this on our own platform or some other platform. So we have taken that approach, and we have built out distribution which is way beyond Healthkart captive channel. So while we have 140 odd physical stores of Healthkart, we run healthkart.com, we run musclebase.com.
But these would be stores in stores, or just stores that you supply to?
So these are independent stores which are operated by Healthkart. So we have 140 physical stores.
What would be the average size? Or
so
like,
this would
the
be
kiosk, or what are they?
So they would be like a 300 square feet store, typically in a high street market, and we are present in over 50 cities. So basically, we obviously supply all these products to our captive stores through healthkart.com and even our D2C websites like musclebase.com. But in addition to that, we have gone ahead and built complete third-party distribution. So our products are available in some 30,000 odd grocery stores, chemists, where basically we want to make sure that these products are available. So the whole idea is we want to be agnostic, agnostic about the category, whether that category will be online or offline, and we basically widely distributed through even third-party, offline stores, and obviously we're very big on horizontal e-commerce platforms, quick commerce platforms, etc., etc. So while the DNA is online, but we are agnostic, and we want to make this platform where we can plug and play any kind of nutrition products and not be constrained by the category.
Can I ask you whether Healthkart will ever get back to doing pharmaceuticals and medicine? And will one MG ever get into doing nutrition? I don't know if you're still shareholders in each other's companies.
So
I don't know.
One MG and Healthkart have been two independent companies.
Yeah, they demerged, but that doesn't mean they can't have shares of each other.
So they're completely independently do whatever they want to. But for us, look, we feel that there's a huge headroom for growth in nutrition. We are just getting started, right? So fitness, eating healthy, you just see it all around, right? There are only like 0.5% of people go to gyms in India, and that number is 20% in the US, right? So we're just scratching the surface. So we see a huge headroom for growth in terms of different categories and all that. We just want to focus on that and basically stick to our nutraceutical game.
So you're going to stick with this. Now, can I ask you, and you're talking about what is now considered to be a fad of being healthy, but it's more than that. It's a choice, it's a lifestyle, and we're seeing that around the world. But when we do see that, we're also now starting to see conglomerates backed by really heavy cash, more than $130 million from Temasek, who are also wanting a piece of this, right? I mean, you already had Patanjali. We already had the Daburs who were doing it. We're now hearing the noises from Reliance Industries. You're hearing it from Adani's. You're hearing it from Tata's. How are you going to withstand all of this?
So I truly believe that you require...
And you also have then other brands, like for example, FastUp, backed by the late Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. What I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of players here, and how are you going to withstand competition?
So I think I'm a true believer in the whole spirit of entrepreneurship and the DNA. So look, we started 10 years ago, and we have been laserly focused, making the right investments, and we have the speed and agility. And more importantly, we have a D2C platform, and we have gone through the journey of how the D2C platform is evolving. So we are very well connected to the consumers. We take a very tight pulse in terms of consumer needs. And if we tie this to an agile R&D function, we have a significant advantage compared to large guys who obviously have a lot of resources, but basically we have the agility and basically ability to move fast. So I think our brands are already well established, and we believe that we can grow much faster than, and competition is healthy when the category is growing. So to be honest, we are
You're not ready to sell out?
No, absolutely not.
Have you got offers?
Well, I'm not going to comment, but that's...
Because in a way you did get offers. How did you withstand it? How do you say no, you're not done, it's still day one?
No, I think, look, I think we are looking at a 10-year compounding story, and we're just starting, we're scratching the surface right now. What we will see in India, I am very, very excited about this category because this is going to become a lot more mainstream. You look at the stats, right? So online vitamin penetration in India is only 4%. In US, it's 20% on a very, very large base. So we're looking at massive amount of growth. So definitely no point in so.
How much are you valued at after getting A91 and Temasek on board? You know, raised $135 million. Ballpark, you don't give me an exact number.
So sorry, we don't comment on evaluation, so stay out of that question.
Okay. How long did it take you to close the funding? I only ask you this for the larger environment. There will be a lot of entrepreneurs, startups, founders who are stuck today.
So I think, so obviously because of the macro changes in
That's
last
what I'm
year or
trying to
so,
get at.
so it has taken longer. So it has taken longer than normal. So I would say it would have taken a quarter more compared to what we would have closed without this environment.
And will you ever IPO? Is that something you think about?
So probably we are not thinking about these today. We are just focused on scaling and also hitting profitability. That's also going to be one of our.
Do you have a target?
Probably next year we are planning to work actively towards becoming EBITDA profitable.
Okay.
That's it.
I think you told me you had 140 stores, if I'm not mistaken. What's the game plan there? What is the larger plan? Like, you know, you must have just finished making all these pitch decks and all for the Temasek team and all of that. What's the larger vision? Where will Healthkart be, let's say, 5 years from now, 10 years from now?
So I think, look, our larger plan is to go after building more and more brands which can cater to different use cases and go deeper and deeper. So Muscle Base is our flagship brand.
That's a flagship
where we
brand.
have 25% market share.
That's a mothership.
Vitamin is the other category that we are focusing on. But if you keep going deeper and deeper, for example, we have a young kids nutrition brand where we provide personalized nutrition for kids basis their age and gender. So think about the kids market, and everyone is drinking the same shake, but in D2C world they should not be.
You mean like the Bonvita and the drinking
so
chocolate?
basically we are making the nutrition
Horlicks,
products
like
which are
that
appropriate
segment you're talking about.
appropriate for age and gender. Similarly, healthy eating, we are just getting started, right? So everything can turn healthier. And you see so many, so we have protein shakes, we have bars. So there are a lot of categories that we want to go after. We are fortunate that we are deep in few, but we want to keep extending. And parallelly, look, to scale up these categories, you need a widespread distribution. So we have 140 stores. We plan to take it to 200 plus or 250 odd stores by next year. So we'll keep expanding distribution and keep expanding the categories. So to summarize, after 5 years, we want to be the primary player in nutrition. If people think about this, they should trust us with the quality that we offer with different brands, and we should be widely available.
Okay, and with that, Thank you for your time, and congratulations again. It's been quite modest. You're saying it's springtime for Healthkart, but the fact is it's winter time for everyone else. So it is very tough to raise funds. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.